I've seen so many pictures of people who are like, my dog has this legging and the incision was weeping and now it's stuck to my dog's leg and I can't get it off. When it's stuck, it hurts. So that's why I like a recovery collar better. Now, is any recovery collar good? And this isn't going to be a pitch for any one brand. Inflatables can be a real problem. So, you know, where the two ends come together and then you put that long strap around it, people put the Velcro around, but the two ends are gapped like this. The dog flexes their neck and then they bite the collar and they pop it. Sometimes this happens when people are not home, and then they come home and the dog's incision is wide apart, or the hot spot is really, really hot and angry looking. This is why you have to get a recovery collar that is a good quality one. You have to make sure that you're using a dog collar threaded through the loops. A lot of the brands that are cheap, they have the loops that you can thread a pet collar through, but they don't actually come with the collar. And then the donut slides down and the dog is licking or biting away. If you know your dog is going to have surgery, test and make sure the recovery collar actually works and blocks them from licking. Because here's what happens. We take our dog to the vet. We know surgery's coming, we know allergy season's coming, and then they say, well, here, we're going to send your dog home with this big plastic lampshade, right? And then we're secretly thinking, no way I'm keeping this on my dog. The dog's thrashing around, they're banging into your legs, they're knocking things over in the house. You're like, forget this. We secretly go and buy another recovery collar without asking the vet and talking to the vet, because we know that's not what they want. And the vet ends up finding out because the collar fails. So choose your recovery collar carefully, not just because it makes your dog look like a slice of pizza or a frosted donut. Those are cute. Or an orange slice. That's another popular one I see. A lot of those things have gaps and the dog is just popping them with one bite. What else? Oh, you have to know this. When you buy the cheap recovery collar, they don't come with the inner buckle collar, the pet collar. So people use their regular dog collar. Problem is when you thread it through the loops on the donut collar, then you notice it's too tight. So you have to take the collar off and elongate it. Let's say it's day 12 and you're going to get your dog's staples or sutures removed. And the vet says, well, you don't have to use the collar anymore, which I still think you should use the collar for a few more days. Let's say your dog had TPLO surgery. Now you don't forget that collar's longer. So you take their buckle collar out of the recovery collar, you put it back on their neck, you go out for your next potty break, the dog sees a squirrel, they pull back. Remember, it's too big. They pull themselves out of the collar, and guess what they do next? They go running through the yard to get the squirrel. I almost said skunk, because that was how my dog tore his first CCL. Now your dog's running, doing zoomies through the yard. The bone's not healed yet. If this video helped, I would love for you to subscribe, like, comment. When you do that, it tells YouTube, hey, I think this video content's worth showing to other dog owners. Don't stop learning now. I'll see you in the next video. Don't worry, you've got this.